Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up today on FST News, find out a little more about one of the campus monitors.
Also find out when the clothing drive will begin and what it's all about. All this more today on FST News, One Hill, Many Stories.
Good morning. Today is Friday, September 6th. I'm Evan Calverley.
And I'm Gabriel Barth.
One of Foothill's well-known campus monitors gives us a little insight on their life with reporter Tristan Meng.
Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye people, bye-bye.
It's the words some of us have heard our entire high school career, from none other than Shirley Riley, also known as Miss Shirley. Shirley has been a school monitor at Foothill for over 5 years, and even though it's been tough at times, she says she's enjoyed all her time here at the Hill.
Campus security. How long I've been here, I really can't tell you. Foothill helped me in a lot of things, like Miss Davis, who's gone, Miss McLeod, who's gone, and said Trescott. There's a lot of people that I met that has been great influence in my life. Like I went through 2 different administrations, and one was tough, one was cool. So which one it was, I'll let y'all figure that out.
Shirley now plans to retire soon. She explains her leave is nothing with the school, but rather a feeling that the time is right.
I think my time is up. When it stop being a joy and start being a task, then it is something different. I would never forget Foothill and those other students that made my life greater, as well as I hope I made some of their life greater.
Even when Miss Shirley says bye-bye to Foothill, the phrase she's known for will carry with all those who are lucky enough to hear. From FST News, I'm Tristan May.
Bye and a bye.
The clothing drive is a nonprofit drive made to help out those who are less fortunate. If you're interested in going, anatomy teacher Gail Mays is holding a clothing drive in her first period class. The clothing drive starts on Monday, September 9th and ends on September 13th. The class will have drop-off boxes in the library as well as room 326.
Foothill's Choir is holding a choir camp for everyone's younger siblings to steal the spotlight. The camp is for all students in pre-K to 8th grade. The camp is September 21st from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. It does cost $40 per singer and $35 for any additional siblings.
It's that time again. The first Falcon Friday for the 2019-2020 school year is here. We're kicking off the first week strong with music, waffles, and ice. During both lunches, Waffle Time and Kona Ice will be in the courtyard, so don't miss out on the chance to grab something tasty.
After the break, Sean and Chris are here to talk about news that's out of this world with their new segment, Space News.
Also, find out more about all the games that are happening around the Hill. FST News, One Hill, Many Stories.
Good morning, Falcons, and welcome to Space News. I'm Christopher Sanchez.
And I'm Sean Paul.
Jupiter's moon Europa has scientists question the probability of water being underneath the ice. If this is true, then we could possibly find new species of sea life or even have new ways to study what happened before we were here. Scientists say the ice layer is about 10 to 15 miles thick, floating on an ocean that's possibly 40 to 100 miles deep. NASA is brainstorming how we can go about studying or even exploring this large moon.
SpaceX, a private space exploration company founded in 2002, test launched their Starhopper prototype lander in Texas last Monday. This prototype will be retired, and a fully functional Starhopper may be the first manned lander to touch down on the surface of Mars.
That's all the space news for this week.
Gabe, Evan, back to you.
Girls tennis beat Durango yesterday, winning 13-5. Good job, ladies.
Yesterday, our boys soccer team took on Canyon Springs, but sadly, varsity lost with 5-2 with a goal scored by Sean York, with JV lost 2-1 as well. On Monday, JV and varsity get to take on Durango, with JV starting at 4:30 and varsity starting at 3.
Today, girls soccer faces Durango here at the Hill. Catch it today with B team starting at 6 p.m. On Monday, JV and varsity takes on Durango here on campus. Varsity starts at 3 and JV starts at 4:30.
Foothill's B team and JV football teams took on Shadow Ridge, with B team losing 52-6, but freshman running back Keyshawn Bernard had a 53-yard run for a touchdown, and JV also lost 26-8. Today at 7 p.m., varsity heads over to Shadow Ridge. If you plan on going to the game, make sure to bring your school ID in order to get in.
Have you ever wondered how our sport teams prepare for the school year? Coach Anthony Brichetti tells us how they do it.
My name is Coach Anthony Brichetti. I coach 3 sports at this school. Most of our sports are usually year-round, all around. We try to do at least a bunch of camps, get the kids going to a bunch of camps when they could possibly be there. The more time they build themselves during the summer, betters them during their season when they get out there and they get active to what they're going to be doing with their sport. That'd be football, wrestling, baseball, soccer. It could be anything. Everyone has their own way of building their athletes, and it's important for those athletes to take their times during the summer when they could be there to better themselves for their actual season.
2 days ago, Nintendo live-streamed a plethora of video game announcements, also known as Nintendo Direct. In case you missed the announcements, here's a recap of some highlights from the live stream.
Team-based video game Overwatch is finally coming to Nintendo Switch and will be available on October 15th. It will come with the ability to aim using motion controls.
The release date for the next DLC fighter for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Banjo-Kazooie, has been revealed to be September 4th, aka 2 days ago. Right now, you can purchase this classic gaming duo for $5.99. They come with a stage as well. Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury was also announced to be coming out as a DLC fighter next month. Oh, and this happened too. While this isn't a new fighter, you can now get a Mii fighter costume based off of Sans from the Undertale series in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He even comes with an additional music track, so if you decide to purchase this in-game costume for just 75 cents, you're gonna have a good time.
And finally, you can now enjoy 20 classic video games released on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. On Nintendo Switch, however, if you want to play these, you will need a Nintendo Switch online membership. Well, that's all the news going on around the Hill today, Falcons. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FST News.
And from all of us here at FST News, have a great weekend. Don't do anything crazy. We hope to see you on Monday.